guys, and welcome back to BKR Travel. Today is Netflix Tuesday and we do have a brand new movie to review. It is the Christmas season. We're only about 2 months away from Christmas now and you're going to be subjected to a lot of rom-coms that surround Christmas. Basically what that means is that if you don't have a partner or you're not seeing anyone, well guess what? You're about to be feeling for the next 2 months about why can't I have that? Well, now I feel like shit. I'm sorry. That's not what these are meant to do. However, it kind of makes you feel like that inadvertently. For today's review, we are going to be talking about Holiday, the new Emma Roberts and Luke Bracey rom-com, holiday rom-com. It's not really a Christmas movie, it's kind of an everything, all holidays movie. But let's get into the holiday spirit and let's talk about holidays.
We are right on target for Q3 and... I'm sorry, can I call you back? Mom, I'm working.
That's what you wear to work? I want you to meet someone. This is a doctor, and he's single. She's much prettier with makeup.
I'm wearing makeup.
I am done casually dating on the holidays. There's way too much pressure. It's ridiculous.
Try being the only single person left in your family.
Rodney said you didn't call him.
You didn't call Rodney?
Why didn't you call Rodney?
Why didn't you call Rodney?
Because I already have a boyfriend.
Isn't he great? He's my holiday.
What?
I date solely for the holiday. No commitment.
The plot of this film surrounds Sloane and Jackson, two people who are basically just sick of being single on holiday. It doesn't matter what holiday it is, whether it's Christmas or Halloween or Mother's Day, Thanksgiving, even Labor Day. You know, it doesn't matter about what the holiday is. They're just sick of being single on this day and not having anyone to go with. And Sloane, who is Emma Roberts' character, is being pressured by her family to find someone. Jackson, who's played by the cool, suave Aussie boy, woohoo, get around the Aussie. The two of them meet at the mall and from there they decide that basically they're just going to have a platonic relationship where they go to all these holidays together, so there's no pressure from the family, they have someone to go with and have a good time with, and there's no feelings attached basically. But we all know what happens in these kind of movies.
That's what I need for New Year's Eve. We can be each other's holiday.
Come on, friends with benefits never works.
So let's make it official. Non-sexual holidays from now on.
This is great.
We avoid this stupid pressure and all the judgment.
Happy Easter, my little bunnies.
Alrighty, so what did I actually think of it? I thought it was exactly what you know you're getting into. It's a very obvious movie where it's a rom-com, it's a holiday flick, the two don't want to like each other and basically end up liking each other. That's not ruining anything. You know what you're getting into with this movie, and if you don't know that's going to happen, well, shit, man, that's what every kind of movie like this happens. I'm not saying they get together. No, I'm not saying they get together. But when you go into this movie, just don't have too high expectations. I don't think you're meant to have too high expectations. It's a type of movie that you're just going to kick back on the couch with your significant other or just by yourself or with friends or whatever and just relax really. However, I probably wouldn't recommend watching it with your parents or your children. It's not that kind of movie. It does get quite raunchy at parts. There is a lot of sexual innuendos and jokes and scenes that I probably wouldn't recommend for the young ones. And there is also a significant amount of swearing. So it is quite a raunchy flick that it doesn't really give that vibe away from it when you look at the poster or the trailer. It doesn't really seem like it's going to be that kind of movie. But then again, you've got an Aussie in it, so what do you expect?
I want you to find someone who has real potential. Not this holiday crap like your aunt.
She seems like she's having fun.
She's gonna die alone in a wheelchair and a diaper.
Do we have the finger?
Holiday rule number 3, leave no holiday behind.
No hands touched.
Use protection?
Did I find it funny? It's a good question because like I did at times, a lot of it did fall flat and a lot of it you kind of need to get the Australian sarcasm. For me, and we'll get to the acting in a second, but for me I really enjoyed this movie because of the Australians' part in this, and I don't necessarily usually like Australians in movies. I think that they really put on the Australian accent beyond no means, and even as an Aussie, it's like, it doesn't really sound too much like, it sounds like an over-the-top Aussie from like, you know, out in Buddy Whoop Whoop. Without being offensive whatsoever, I think that if this had two Americans together, it really would have definitely been a pretty average movie for me, like a really average movie for me, but I just think the connection between the Australian and the American really worked well together. Although I've seen some reviews where they say that the two characters didn't really have the chemistry, I thought they had enough chemistry that it was still an enjoyable-ish movie. It was still something that you could follow, and it was really simple, but it was definitely something that you could follow and still enjoy watching it.
He likes you. These are not real problems. I can't just like him until I know for sure that he likes me.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Maybe this holiday thing will turn into something.
Why is everyone so suspicious of a happy single woman? You look really sad.
Human beings aren't meant to be alone on the holidays. Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Nobody drops baby on her head.
As you guys know, every time we do a review, we try and get the overall meaning. You know, we try and take something away from the film that we learn from it. You know, whether it's a rom-com or a thriller or, you know, an action-packed madness of a blockbuster, it doesn't matter. Every movie has an overall theme and meaning that you can take something from it and apply it to your own life. Now, just quickly, before I give the overall meaning, I just want to say it didn't really hit the mark when it came to actually, you know, capitalizing on the meaning. The takeaway from this movie that I had was taking your opportunity. Don't let opportunities pass you by because you're scared or, you know, you're worried because of what happened in the past, in previous relationships or in previous situations. I really feel like this movie is trying to push, don't miss your opportunity when the time arises. And they do try and push this by literally implementing a quote that was obviously very deliberate and very obvious. The quote was said by a little girl where she's basically saying, like, this is your opportunity. Like, you're being given the moment right now, so take the opportunity, take the moment. It is always scary jumping out of your comfort zone, but by jumping out of your comfort zone, it'll make you happier because you're taking the opportunity that really you want, and although you're scared, you want this. So take the leap. But what are we going to give Holiday a rating of? 2.5 stars. I really did toss up between giving it a 2 or a 2.5 star, but I went with the upper side simply because I think that the fact that this was a bit more of a sarcastic movie, I guess the raunchiness didn't really come across. It was a bit too much at times, but I still did enjoy it. Not to the extent of giving it a 3. I definitely wouldn't be even looking at a 4 or a 5 star. But I think by giving it a 2.5 star, it shows that you could still watch it. You know, it's still something that's not absolutely horrible. It's not great, but it's not horrible. But I think that the Australian mixed with the American gave it that sarcastic feel here. I just don't think it would have come across as well, and I think it might have been a tad bit boring if we didn't get that sarcastic kind of raunchiness feel about it too. Anyway guys, that's going to do us for today's video. If you did like it, please give a big thumbs up so I know that you're enjoying this content. Obviously every Tuesday we do Netflix reviews, Fridays we do movie reviews, and you know we all have things on pretty much every day as well. So definitely subscribe if you're new around here guys. I do really appreciate you as always. Let me know what your thoughts are of the film below, and if you want me to review something specific on Netflix, then definitely let me know in the comment section and I'll see what I can do. But I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.